Spoke to you previously a little bit about the Afghan situation and the Afghan refugees coming here. It seems a little bit at the moment we can be tempted to say, oh, it's all settled down and it's all right. It's only because it's gone off the 24-hour news cycle. There are still many things happening in that Afghan situation and in the situation of them coming here. You're with Mission Live. This is Roger from the MSC Mission Office. Before we start, a couple of things that I want to mention. My apologies for Tuesday morning. I was trying to do a live presentation and I got lost in the technology. The gremlins were at work. The camera wasn't working, so sorry, we're back online. Just a reminder that for the season of creation, which I spoke about on Sunday, we had a very successful and nice planting of native bushes and trees here at the monastery. Planted 23 plants in, and practically the whole community was involved in that. So I'll have more about that as time goes on. We have on different days Sister Helen on Mondays, Father Pat again on Wednesdays, and Brother Greg with China on Fridays. So they'll be presenting. And please, if you have any comments, let us know how it's going, if you like it or what you like. It'll help us to try and do better. I want to refer again to the Afghan situation. We have up on our website, www.mscmission.org.au. You can find a place there with information on the Afghan situation and those people who are trying to do something. This group is called the Independent Humanitarian Advocacy, a group of people who have been in Afghanistan, know the situation, know many of the people that are coming here as refugees, and they're trying to do something for them on the ground. And the indications are that although they might get coverage from the Australian government system, there might be many day-to-day things that they can't handle. For instance, this man in charge of this group, he knew an Afghan man with his wife and two kids who came to Brisbane and were in quarantine. This man was an interpreter or had some job in the government, and he rang up and said they're all sick. They didn't have COVID. They had a cold, and they were all sniffling and snuffling and had headaches and didn't feel real good at all. And the government health people who came to see them did nothing about that, nothing at all. So this man, Pat, he got onto the nearest chemist warehouse and ordered a little bundle of what they might need for their colds, and said to the people there, can you get this across to the hotel to this person, which they did. And he paid for that with his card. So that's what we can do. So that's just a simple little thing of how we can look after people. Here's the man, he's arrived in this place, he's in a hotel, he and his whole family have got colds and they can't get any medicine. Just simple things. And another one out in Campbelltown where our project officer Sean lives, he was linked into this conversation we had, and there's people out there and they're cold. They haven't got warm clothes. They just pulled out of Afghanistan with what they stood up in. So he's trying to get the St Vincent de Paul to put together some stuff and take over to them. There seems to be some reluctance. So what Sean's going to do is to contact people in his parish out there and try to get together enough stuff to help these people. So it's simple things like that. Medicine, clothes, and it might be gift vouchers for food. It could go to a phone or a SIM card, top up units on a phone so they can ring people. You know, some of their family might be in another city. They might be trying to ring back to Afghanistan. All those simple things that people will need to do. Already we've had some response, people willing to maybe just to go and meet these people, and show them around the neighbourhood, you know, when they come out of quarantine, you know, show them where the shops are, show them how different things work. I mean, they're coming out of a different country, they're coming out of a different culture, so and you're coming into a strange city, so they might need local people on the ground to meet them and just to show them around and say, well, there's a coffee shop, there's the IGA or this or that or something, and this is the train, this is the bus, this is how you get here, this is how you get there. All kinds of things that if you go into a strange city, you're pretty well lost. And you know, if you've got the language, you're lucky. But as I said previously, if you don't know the language, you're blind and deaf, and therefore dumb. So there's all kinds of little things we can do to help these people get along, and that situation will go on for quite some time yet. So this is part of our mission. This is being alive in the mission of love and care for other people. Thank you.